Another effort to solve crime, to push the break the code of silence. It's a challenge when witnesses are too fearful to come forward and testify. But there's a program in Marion County trying to change that. I look into whether or not it's working.
His name is Chandler Bussey. He was murdered on June 12th, 2020 in the afternoon at Arsenal Park. Our family definitely hurts to this day so much over his loss.
Melissa Jude still grieves for her son.
Unless you've been through it, this is a pain and thoughts that you have and feelings that nobody would ever understand.
So she started a group called Parents Forever for Justice, which meets in person and on Facebook as a way to bond with other mothers and fathers who do understand. Like others in her group, her child's murder remains unsolved.
But for some of these cases, you may have, one person that just can't live with themselves because of what they've done or what they orchestrated, or witnessed, that may actually want to come forth. But of course, the question always is, what are you going to do to protect me if I do come forth, so you can at least solve a homicide or some of these homicides?
That's why police, prosecutors, and policymakers hope a program implemented in 2018 will continue to make a difference and get more witnesses to come forward.
I don't believe that when these shootings happen, especially in broad daylight, that did nobody see anything. The problem is the hesitancy in wanting to speak up and say what they saw. And you got to have programs in place to reaffirm people it's all right.
The Victim Witness Assistance Program is something Pastor David Green Sr. pushed for when it was just a notion, and something City County Councilor Leroy Robinson helped to secure funding for in 2018.
The idea was to use those funds to offer protection and assistance to those individuals, whether it's through transportation, hotel costs, food, any way to protect them and get them comfortable so they can come and testify against a perpetrator.
The City County Council allocated $300,000 for the first year of the program. The money has helped victims and witnesses with rent in cases where they have had to move quickly, utilities, food, security, lodging, such as hotel stays on nights leading up to a trial, taxis and bus passes to get to hearings or depositions, flights, childcare, relocation expenses within the city or state or outside of Indiana, and more. Marion County Prosecutor Ryan Mears says the program is money well spent and explains his benchmarks for success.
Dismissal rate and convictions. For us, we don't want to have to dismiss a case because we've lost witness cooperation. That's one of the most important things for me as a prosecutor is I don't want to dismiss a case because witnesses are no longer cooperative. If you take a look at the dismissals, in particular as it relates to our homicide cases, very few of those cases are dismissed because of witness cooperation issues, and it's because we have these resources available to us.
The prosecutor's office tells WRTV in 2015 there were 35 murder trials that went to verdict, with 22 dismissals. In 2019, after implementation of the Witness Assistance Program, there were 49 murder trials that went to verdict and only 2 dismissals, a significant change.
It's directly impacted the prosecutor's office and our ability to move forward with prosecution.
During the pandemic, the City County Council reduced the funding to $150,000 for the program since the courts significantly reduced their trial caseloads. Still, the demand exceeded the budget. In 2022, IMPD, the prosecutor's office, and the Office of Public Health and Safety spent more than $204,000 to help with 37 cases serving 108 people. Now the council has increased the funding for 2023 back to $300,000. Carlette Duffy oversees the budget for the program she feels confident is working.
I definitely believe in it. I definitely believe that it has saved a number of lives. Each year, the funding has been utilized more and more. And there are more and more families or individuals that are being served because they're working. They're willing to stand up to crime and violence in the community.
But there are some drawbacks. Prosecutor Mears believes it should take less time and effort and less paperwork among government offices to access resources for witnesses. He wants the process to be streamlined. Others, like Pastor Green and Melissa Jude, say not enough people know about the program. They say there needs to be a focus on raising awareness.
I'm not sure that even while we've had it now for some time, while it's been successful in some cases, enough people in the community know that it truly exists.
If there was some promotion for it, just like reward money, but I feel like if in some form or fashion, if people knew that there was some way to protect themselves, that they would.
We have to have a culture shift and a conversation with our community, let them know that this program is available, number one, but the program alone won't do it. We need a cultural shift in the mentality and the thinking of many of our community who think that snitching is wrong.
Melissa knows someone out there knows something about her son's untimely death. But until she knows for sure, she recognizes her role, pushing to end this code of silence that hampers so many cases.
I feel like God doesn't put you through something to not help other people.
So, what's next for the Victim Witness Assistance Program? State Senator Jean Breaux is reintroducing legislation she pushed for in 2018 to create a similar program statewide to support counties. It failed to pass in 2018, but she says our calls to her about this story has moved her to write a new draft for the next legislative session. Prosecutor Ryan Mears says he's been talking with Senator Breaux about this resource.
A couple of years ago when I initially introduced the bill, I don't think we had much traction, but I believe now is the time to bring that bill up again, to resurrect that bill, because we are in a budget cycle and crime has become the topic of the day.
We're always grateful for more funding and more resources, and I've had many conversations with Senator Breaux about this issue to kind of say this is what's worked well in Marion County, these are areas where we can improve, and this is kind of the amount of money that you need to help out on any given case.
Our coverage of this issue continues online and on our other digital platforms. Digital reporter Vic Reichert dives deeper into how the funding is divvied up for witnesses and victims who use the program. And he looks into specific cases where this program helped lead to a conviction. That's on WRTV.com and on the WRTV app.